Fucking shining it. Shining my anger.
Hello and welcome to Rekt Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and co-host Crypto Chamber. Chamber, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, man. Chilling out on a holiday Monday here in Canada here in Canada. It's Family Day today. So I'm, as you would imagine, I'm hiding in my basement away from my family.
Recording podcast with me.
Quality time.
We're the real family.
We sure are, aren't we?
You're like the other brother I always wanted.
The second brother I always wanted.
The second brother I always wanted. Yeah. That's it.
So I appreciate the hard work you put in today. You've just finished driving what? At least 5 hours?
5 hours. Yeah. 5 hours.
And
coming
how
at you
long?
live from a Hilton Garden Inn in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
And I want to say, like, we've been recording for about 18 minutes already, just kind of shooting the shit. But I feel like you've only been in your hotel room at least 30 minutes, or at the most 30 minutes.
At the most. I checked in at 4:40. It is 5:08.
That is commitment, people.
Yes. Yep. I had just enough time to sign on to the internet and, hit the bathroom, and then I'm ready. I'm right here,
Ready
recording
to party
with you, bringing this free podcast.
Unbelievable.
You know,
I still can't get over it sometimes.
Anyway, I guess you have a bone to pick with me.
So many. What in particular?
I don't know. You said that you had feedback on one of my recommendations.
Yes, I did. So, the other day you had recommended I watch the show The Stranger?
Yes, on Netflix. Based
Imagine
on a
I'd
novel.
watched the wrong show.
Wait, what?
I was just thinking, I'm like, imagine I watched the wrong show and I'm about to give you shit.
It'd be really funny if you were going to give me shitty feedback on the wrong show.
No, so it is the correct show. And, you described it, it's very mysterious. It's British, which is right up my alley. I mean, and you weren't, and for the record, you weren't the only person to recommend this to me.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, you weren't the only one. So I was very excited.
First of all, I can't win them all. Like if
and you know what? And I'll get into it, but maybe the bar was set too high in my mind. So I start watching this, and I got through 5 episodes.
Okay,
and I called it quits.
Really?
Because
interesting.
Every episode, I was just like I remember the first one, just thinking the acting was not what I was hoping it would be.
Yeah.
So I would say the story itself, because my wife, she likes it still. She will continue to watch it on her own.
Okay.
So she's involved. She likes it, everything about it. I said, the story is good.
Yes.
I just feel the
story is good.
The director and the acting is not. So the way the story's told, I don't know. I'm like, there's some real, what's the word? Like campy kind of like back and forths. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like 80s script a little bit. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Some of the words they were using, I'm like, I didn't like that back and forth. Like that whole scene was weird. And then it was, I think that in a combination of the acting, I don't know. It was, I felt bad because I watched 5 episodes.
You were almost there. There's only 3 left.
I know. I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
You were almost there. So now I will say, if you prefer to read, it is a book.
And exactly my thought, because at the start of every episode, I would see that it is based off a novel. I think what I will do is I will go and read the book instead.
Or maybe, audiobook it.
That's when I say read the book, 10 times out of 10, I mean, I'm going to
because I can see where you're coming from with the acting.
Yeah, like the
And-
story I liked. It's just like every actor was just like, really? Like I don't know. It was.
I get it. I got you. I got you.
I'm sorry. I felt bad. I even talked to my wife. I said, you know what? Should I just lie and say I loved it?
No.
But that's the first time.
I did not direct or act in this show.
You didn't.
So I am not at all offended.
I will download the audiobook and listen to it. I feel it's going to be much better.
I'm going to now go ahead and start weighting my recommendations to you. So like confidence levels.
Okay.
Because, like I said, you can't get them all.
No.
Right. This probably would have been a lower level recommendation confidence.
I see.
Because like I would know. But see, the thing is, a lot of times you're ahead of me on some stuff like that.
Yep.
Where like if I give you a good one, you're like, oh shit, I already saw it.
Right. Now that being said, I don't think we've spoken about this. In a similar turn of events, you had actually watched the movie Midsummer before I did. Yep. And I watched that recently. I watched it a back-to-back. So the guy that directed it has only directed 2 like feature-length movies, so like full movies. And I watched them back-to-back. And Midsummer was the second one. And man, was that ever good. That's like my favorite movie this year, I think.
Really?
Yeah, you said you liked it.
It was good.
And I'm like, I know what kind of
good
director this is. And if you really liked it, I'm like, this must be like really well done. And I mean, it was fucking bang on. Like that was definitely my favorite movie this year, I think.
Yeah, it was good. It's a mind fuck too.
It is so good. It's so good. So yeah, shout out. That was a great call. You called that one, and that was by far my favorite movie. So
yeah. Anyway,
it's a compliment sandwich, by the way. Sorry.
How was your? Thanks. I'm into that. What was I gonna say? Any Valentine's Day activities for you?
I took my daughter on Friday. I took my daughter to the flower shop to pick up a bouquet of flowers for my wife, and she picked out $100 worth of flowers, which I felt was too much, considering we did pick them up, not a delivery. So yeah, there's apparently these new roses called, I want to call them unicorn roses, but they're basically
called
like
give me all your money.
Fudge, dude. Yeah. So they're like, I don't know what they were charging, but we got a couple of dozen of those, and yeah, it was $50 a dozen, I think.
Oof.
Yeah, it was. Hey, but she was very excited. My daughter was very excited to give them to my wife. So, whatever. What are you gonna do? Can't take it with you.
That's true.
But no, we actually had some friends over yesterday for a little, adult play date with the kids playing downstairs.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of friends. I'm not a very social person. So once a year, my wife goes behind my back and organizes a play date for me. And one of my best friends came over, and we had a great time. But apparently, I had never told them that we did a podcast, which I find very...
I guess slowly over the years, a lot of my friends now know, but yeah.
No, I mean, the friend that came over is like one of 2 friends that I have.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't know blew my mind. So he started asking a lot of questions, and he was very proud of us. This morning he texted me. Only thing it said was full-blown Corona, and I'm like, I was dead. So he thinks that he gave us some great feedback. He said that you and I had some real good chemistry, and very funny. And I kind of told him how we started up, and we've actually never met. And he's like, "What do you guys Skype?" I'm like, "We used to Skype. Now it's just voice. We even took that barrier away." So yeah, he laughed, but he thought it was really good. So. Usually when this happens, I usually get, maybe somebody will listen to 1 or 2 episodes. So I'm hoping maybe he listens to the episode. So if you are listening, thanks for listening. Give us a 5-star review, buddy.
Yeah, come on.
It's the least you can
do. At least, put your work in there.
And he's, so it's funny because he started dabbling in voiceover work. Cool. he's always been known as the voice, like amongst our group of friends. And he was asking me what kind of microphone I had, and he's like, "What do you got? Like a Yeti?" I'm like, "Exactly what I got."
I mean, I feel like that's the standard, startup podcast.
Well, he started up kind of like a voiceover business using that same mic. So
I always thought I would be good at that.
Yeah, I would agree. My voice not so good for voiceovers.
I could do, I do a lot of good impressions. I do a lot of good impressions.
You do a lot of good impressions.
I could definitely get the voiceover thing going.
Yeah, so I'll put you in contact with him. Maybe he can give you some inroads on the voiceover circuit.
Heck yeah, because I'm done working a regular job.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this garbage.
I hear you.
You know. Anyway, you know what else? Happened? Over the weekend? Bitcoin went under 10K. Shocking. Oh, my God.
Hey, this might be your last time to buy it under 10.
Yeah. Go fuck every one of yourselves. All of you. Every single one. I'm going to start screenshotting it. I can't believe I haven't done this yet and just collaged them all because everybody on Twitter is just a bunch of fucking LARPers, and I can't take it anymore. I'm just so fired up about it. Like, I can't stand it. I get so angry. What?
Did you see my tweet from today?
No, I didn't.
I tweeted out, all of CT. Hey, alt season's here.
Oh, I did. Yeah, wrong.
Exactly.
It's so triggering to me because it's like you can tell that there's a lot of people that are very serious about it when it is happening. And then all of a sudden it's very, ha, just kidding. Of course I was just kidding. And,
Did you really think I was serious?
Loser.
Yeah. So, I maybe get a little bit more serious, but I do try to keep it as laughable as possible.
Well, look, but I just get so annoyed at the hyperbole, I guess.
Yeah,
you're
all it
is just a show machine, and it's annoying to me. And it's like you're gonna trick somebody into buying over 10K, and
there was some new buyers. There was definitely some new buyers over 10K.
Yeah, there was some FOMO, and now guess what? You can buy it at a 10% discount. So there you go. So current time of recording, according to Masari.io, is Bitcoin at $9,651 and dropping, and that is a negative 2.14 change over the last 24% change over the last 24 hours. Market cap at 187. Ethereum up 1% at 260. The Standard down 3%. This one's interesting. Bitcoin SV up 10% today.
Weird.
$307. Yeah, that is weird. Everything else is down except that. Care to guess the current BTC dominance?
54%.
Wow.
No. Sorry, 64%.
That's better. 65.98%.
That makes sense.
So that's where we are. By the next time we record this, we'll probably be back over 10K. Chamber will be dancing, and I'll tell him to shut up.
Yeah. Last time you should have bought, man. You should have bought.
All right. Shall we move on into some news?
I think so.
All right, brother. What do you got for us?
I got, what do I got? I got some news from the Block.crypto. Blockchain-based social media platform Steemit to transition to Tron blockchain. Ooh, this is hot. I love Tron news,
if
man.
There's Tron news to be found, you got it.
I got a bag of Tron, and it has changed me biologically.
Does that mean you're now like a machine?
I think I'm part Tron machine. Yeah. I definitely feel it in my soul, or where the hole where my soul used to be. The Tron Foundation and Steemit Inc. have announced a strategic partnership that will see the blockchain-centric social media platform migrate to the Tron blockchain. Quote, Tron and Steemit development teams will immediately be working together to bring Steemit and other Steem blockchain-based dApps to the Tron blockchain, the company said in a press statement. However, there appear to be conflicting statements regarding whether or not the Tron Foundation or Justin Sun actually acquired or invested in the startup behind Steemit. When reached prior to publication, a press representative characterized the deal as, quote, a partnership move to scale Steemit operations, unquote. When asked if the Tron Foundation had made an investment in Steemit, the representative said, no. Steem chose to move onto the Tron blockchain, and the two will launch a joint accelerator to promote more development of the Steemit platform, unquote. When reached for comment shortly after publication, the Steemit team said in a statement, quote, a mutual agreement was made on both sides involving Steemit's future, and more than money, Steemit required the infrastructure and community support of a scalable network that only Tron provides. Was this deal done at a crossroads? It seems like they definitely sold out here. Yet Ned Scott, Steemit's co-founder, said on Twitter after the announcement, he, quote, sold Steemit to Justin Sun. So that's the co-founder of Steemit saying that he did, in fact, sell it to Justin Sun. Sun did not immediately respond.
So, no money. Wait. Oh, yeah.
I totally did. Yeah.
What?
I remember now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that Justin Sun.
Oh, Justin Sun.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant Jim Sun.
Oh, my God.
Different
yes.
guy.
Okay. Yes.
So, Tron founder Justin Sun indicated that such an announcement was forthcoming. This is little hints that we had before the announcement. During a podcast interview earlier this week, as noted by a Steemit user
With
in
Peter
a write-up.
McCormick.
Was that on Peter's podcast?
No, I'm just kidding.
It probably was,
because
right?
of the thing that happened last week.
Right. Sun was quoted as saying that the Tron Foundation has purchased it and has a forthcoming announcement based on that. We are backing the projects, but we are not the person to lead those projects, he remarked when asked by Ryan Selkis, if that included Steemit as well as the crypto exchange Poloniex. So that's an interesting turn of events. Steemit has been a top, alternative, if you will, to like a YouTube or Twitch, stuff like that, where people can put their content on there and get paid for it in Steam bucks. I don't know what they're called. Steaminators. Cleveland Steamers. I'm not sure.
I was gonna say steamers. It's gotta be steamers, right?
So I think is this good for Tron or is it good for Steemit? Is it not good for either? What do you think?
It's terrible for everybody.
I think it's good for Tron.
It probably is good for Tron, but the thing is, it's like, all right, well, you could just go scoop up and buy everything you want, but that doesn't make you any better or more legit.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
It really doesn't.
I don't know.
What do you got? What do you got for some news?
I got nothing good. We got bad news going on today. This comes from also the block. IOTA Foundation pauses its network, says that between 300,000 and 1.2 million worth of its tokens were stolen from users of Trinity Wallet. First of all, that's a big discrepancy. What's the number?
Yeah, what?
I mean, 300,000 and 1.2 million? Like, that's a giant number. Oh, if you're talking about all-time high price, yes, 1.2 million.
Yeah. Potential future value.
The IOTA, yeah, right, exactly. The IOTA Foundation, the nonprofit organization behind the IOTA distributed network, said Thursday that funds have been stolen from users of the Trinity Wallet software. So this German-based organization announced Wednesday that it moved to turn off the coordinator node that the foundation currently controls, which under normal circumstances ensures that the finality and validity of the individual transactions that are linked together on the IOTA network are sustained. The foundation said it had to do this to make sure that no further theft can occur until we find out the root cause of these thefts. Further investigation is taking place from here on. Per the IOTA Foundation's latest status update released earlier today, so this would have been over the weekend, victims all seem to have recently used the Trinity wallet. So Trinity is a wallet solution developed by the foundation to support the IOTA token. So it looks like there was at least 10 people identified in this that got funds stolen that all seem to have used the Trinity wallet. So that's kind of where it links. Between 300,000 to 1.2 million worth of IOTA tokens are believed to have been stolen, according to co-founder Dominic Shiner. The foundation said it's already engaged relevant law enforcement agencies to investigate the issue and will share a report. That's basically it. So if you're using IOTA and Trinity Wallet, maybe rethink that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. IOTA was the first shitcoin I ever bought.
I know.
So it's bringing me back to my roots.
See, that's your problem. You only have like one or two coins associated with you. I've purchased so many that it's like, I don't get it. I think Tron right now. I think I'm a Tron maximalist.
I can't believe you're a Tron guy.
At the same time, you know what? I also I'm just looking at my bags. Raven. I'm a big Raven guy now. Yeah. And a big 0x guy. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure that'll change over the next few months.
Interesting.
All right, I got another story here. I got one for you. This is up more. I think this is your alley. You like this kind of thing. Open interest for Bitcoin futures surpasses $5 billion. Aggregated open interest, OI, for Bitcoin futures has surpassed $5 billion on February 13th, according to the data compiled by The Block. Open interest refers to the value of outstanding futures contracts that have not been settled yet. In an increase in open interest signals, that money is flowing into the market and that traders are anticipating a near-term rise in the underlying volatility. BitMEX, a cryptocurrency futures venue incorporated in the Seychelles, I think that's how you say it. So that's seashells, right?
I don't know. Arthur Hayes sells seashells down by the seashore.
Yeah, I think it's Seychelles. Currently has the largest open interest of.
I think that's a hashtag.
Yeah,
it's a long one, but I think it's a good one.
So long. I'm gonna try it out. Currently has the largest open interest of 1.6 billion, about 31% of the total aggregated sum. BitMEX's dominance has dwindled in recent months.
What was that percentage? 36?
31% of all cryptocurrency futures is on there. It's on their site, which is crazy.
Jeez.
BitMEX's dominance has dwindled in recent months from falling from 44%. So it used to be 44% of all futures trading. Now it's only 31. BitMEX is followed by Chinese exchanges OKX and Huobi, which have about 1.4 billion and 1 billion respectively. CME is currently the fifth most popular venue for trading Bitcoin futures with about 312 million in open interest, while Backed has only about 18 million, which is crazy. So you look at you look at BitMEX, you look at OKX, and you look at Huobi, and we're about $4 billion in those, and then only 300 million in the CME. And only 18 million in the
What
back.
does that tell you?
That's crazy.
What does that tell you?
It means that the financial money isn't here yet. The big money's not here.
Yeah, or regular people, not degenerate crypto traders.
That's true.
Right?
A lot of degens.
So none of those people are doing what we thought they would do.
Right, not yet at least. It's there for them. They're just not utilizing it yet.
Correct.
But I think you'd have to check the numbers. I believe even though backed is only at like 18 million.
Also, some of these could be fake volumes too.
Yeah, 100%. Something tells me CME and backed are very accurate numbers.
Yes, right, exactly.
But I think it was CME futures that has grown fairly rapidly over the last little while. I thought it was backed, but I think it's CME. I thought I overheard somebody saying that the other day. So it sounds like it's picking up in those venues, but it's still not where it needs to be.
Does
overall.
it tell you anywhere in there if they're long or short or anything like that?
Yeah, they were long. So the near term rise.
Well, it says rise in volatility.
Sorry,
that doesn't mean
no. It doesn't
price.
say CME currently most. The Blocks analyst Ryan Todd noted that the total reportable traders, those that are trading 25 BTC or more, hitting CME's product on a weekly basis, registered all-time highs last month, while the concentration of total open interest is among the top 4 largest long traders, is now at all-time lows.
Interesting.
So, interesting. Yeah. So what does that mean?
Well,
long is dropping?
I guess so.
That's what it sounds like it's saying, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, we're higher than we were.
Well, but that's for CME, right? So
right.
Arthur Hayes is going to take all our Moon Boy money, and the CME people will be correct.
So it's interesting. Yeah, BitMEX, OKX, HUOB make up a good amount. After CME, though, Binance comes in, FTX, Kraken, Bitfinex, and then the last one is backed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see where people are trading. And I'm surprised Binance isn't more. I guess because they don't allow U.S. users anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so U.S. users.
Well, neither does
but
BitMEX,
none of them
right?
technically do, right? I don't think any of them really do. Anyway, all right. I got one more here. More exchange talk. Cryptocurrency exchange Fcoin expects to default on as much as $125 million of users' Bitcoin. So the Chinese cryptocurrency exchange Fcoin may default on 7,000 to 13,000 Bitcoin, around 67 million to 125 million of users' funds. Founder and former Huobi CEO Jin Zhang revealed details of the exchange's status and financial difficulties. They launched in May of 2018. Fcoin was able to garner staggering trading volumes overnight via a new business model that paid out 80% of the platform's revenue from transaction fees in the platform's FT exchange tokens. Such a model has drawn many controversies in 2018. So the biggest problem that Fcoin currently faces is not the problem that the system cannot be restored, but the problem that the capital reserve cannot be paid by the users. The internal problems and technical difficulties we face are the results of financial difficulties, Zhang wrote in the post. I don't even know what to say. So nobody can get their damn money.
No, apparently not.
Here he's quoted here. "I will be responsible for this till the end of my life," said Zhang. Whoops. Said they'll continue to handle withdrawal requests via email and expect the process to continue for 2 to 3 months. Meanwhile, he's planning to start a new project and pledged to use profits from the project and his own personal funds to cover Fcoin users' losses. Oof. Yeah.
Tough break.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That's rough. At one point in June 2018, around a month after the exchange went live, CoinDesk reported that its daily trading volumes hit over 5.6 billion, overshadowing the top 10 exchanges on CoinMarketCap at the time. Whew.
That's crazy.
According to the blog post, in the first few months following the loss, Zhang personally gained around 150 million to 200 million, and on some days, the revenue payouts could be as high as 6,000 Bitcoin. However, at the time, the platform was in fact unable to build out a solid technical platform that could sustain the hype. So they didn't build it first. They just, oh man.
That's rough.
Last week, the exchange announced that it had destroyed all unissued FT tokens and decided to burn all 720 million tokens held by the team. Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yikes.
That's nuts.
Have you ever used Fcoin?
No. I'm strangely intrigued now, though.
FU coin is more like it. That's what I would be saying.
F coins for F boys.
F coin for F boys. I like that. Brutal.
That is
rough.
tough. That's tough.
That is pretty
Not
rough.
fun for anybody.
Sorry if you have any funds on F coin. What else
Are they
you got? Is
Canadian?
that it for the news?
Are they Canadian? F coin?
No, they're
Sounds
Chinese.
Canadian.
They're Chinese.
Oh, jeez. The Canada of the East.
I think that's not true.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Come on, they're like their government is like communist, isn't it? So
Yeah, we're basically communists here.
No,
You
you're
know
not.
that? Oh, yeah. I feel all my American friends say that to me all the time.
You're more like socialist.
I guess so.
But anyway, all right. Is that it for the news?
That's it for the news.
All right, I got a fun game for you. that
I'm
you're
excited.
going
I don't even know
to
what this is.
like. All right, so it is President's Day in the fair land of the U.S. of A, and it is Family Day for you.
It is.
So I have found a game that we can play that has a mix of our great United States president and one of the greatest family men of all time. The game is Who Said It? Donald Trump or Homer Simpson?
Homer Simpson.
Amazing.
Yes, amazing. Here we go. These quotes I'm going to read you. You have to guess who said it, Donald Trump or Homer Simpson. Pretty simple, right?
Fair.
I'm trying to see if I have a pen near me
That's
so I can write down
amazing.
the answer. How many you get right here? Okay. Quote number 1. People can come up with statistics to prove anything. 14% of all people know that. Who said it?
That would be Homer Simpson.
Homer J. Simpson, final
Yes,
answer?
sir.
That is Homer Simpson. You are correct. So that is 1 for 1 here. All right. Number 2. I feel like a supermodel, except like times 10.
Fudge. That's a good one. I'm going with Donald.
That's correct. 2 for 2.
So amazing that he said that.
2 for 2. Number 3. Do you like girls that are 5'1"? They come up to you know where.
I don't think I've ever heard Homer say that. That sounds like I guess that's something a president of the United States would say. Is that?
That is correct. You are 3 for 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Did he say this? I'm assuming he didn't say any of these things while president. Let's hope he didn't. Let's go there.
I don't think that might be true. But I'm not sure.
Dang it.
Let's see. Number 4. America's healthcare system is second only to Japan, Canada, and Sweden, and Great Britain, and all of Europe. But you can thank your lucky stars we don't live in Paraguay.
That's got to be Donald.
Let me just double check. That is Homer Simpson.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
They got you at that one.
They did get me with that one.
At the healthcare. All right. Let's see here. Number 5. We are especially thankful for nuclear power, the cleanest, safest energy source there is, except for solar, which is just a pipe dream.
I don't think Donald Trump would ever admit that solar was better than clean coal or whatever he likes. I'm going to go that was Homer Simpson.
That is correct. Homer Simpson. Wow. I thought I was going to get you with that one,
you got me on the last one. That was fudge. That was good.
All right. Here we go. Number 6. Hold on. Let's see. How many of these are there? Man, there's 25. How many do you want to go?
Let's go 10.
Okay. We'll get 10 and then reassess where we are. If you're just still crushing it, we'll stop at 10. Ariana Huffington is unattractive, both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision.
Homer's not that mean-spirited. It has to be Donald Trump. Like, that's crazy to me that he said that.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah, like Homer's like a nice guy. He's not saying mean things, on purpose, I don't think.
Yeah, for the most part.
I think.
Right?
I'm not sure.
Number 7. I'm the king of debt. I understand debt better than probably anybody.
Homer?
Incorrect.
Really? Damn it.
That is Donald Trump.
He is the king of debt.
Yes. Number 8 here. Okay. Number 8. You can't keep blaming yourself. Just blame yourself once and move on.
That literally could be either of them. I'm going to go with Homer.
Oh, man, you got it. Wow.
I wasn't sure. That was a total 50-50 shot.
Wow. Good one. All right. Facts are meaningless. You can use facts to prove anything that's even remotely true.
Fudge. Donald?
That is actually Homer Simpson.
Fudge.
So right now you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got six correct, 3 wrong going into question number 10.
All right.
Number 10. TV respects me. It laughs with me, not at me.
Oh, that's Homer Simpson.
That is correct.
Because TV definitely laughs at Donald Trump.
Yeah, but he would say the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's it. You want to go 5 more?
Sure. Yeah, I got another 5 in me. I feel like let's crush these.
11. Nuclear is powerful. My uncle explained that to me many, many years ago. The power, and that it was 35 years ago, he would explain the power of what's going to happen, and he was right. Who would have thought?
Fudge. It's too bumbling. I'm going with Donald.
That's correct. Man. All right. 12. People die all the time, just like that. Why? You could wake up dead tomorrow.
Homer.
Incorrect.
Oh, no! Really? Damn it. I for sure thought that was Homer.
Donald Trump on that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's been a couple
13.
that have been toss-ups.
Number 13. Of course, everything looks bad if you remember it.
That's Homer, right?
That is correct.
He's like what was Yogi Berra. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. It's getting late early.
Yeah,
and
you can't get
so
there from
crowded.
here.
Nobody goes there anymore. Those are my favorite yogiisms. What am I on? 14. I've always wondered if there was a God, and now I know there is, and it's me.
Homer.
That's correct. I'm surprised at that one. I wouldn't have thought.
That sounds like something. I'm like, I don't think he said that yet. I feel like the left media would just go insane if that ever happened.
Last one, 15. Mm-hmm. I actually have low blood pressure. Can you believe it? I have like 100 over something.
I know for a fact Homer Simpson does not have low blood pressure. So I'm going to go with the Donald with his elite body status.
This is correct. Donald Trump. Wow, you did really well on this. And I knew you were going to do okay because you are a huge Simpsons fan.
I caught most of the Homer ones. And then, yeah, like I said, some of them are a little meaner.
Actually, the three that or two out of the one, you got four wrong on the whole time. Two of them were Homers and two of them were Donalds.
Yeah, like some of them were too close to call. I could not tell.
Yeah. But overall, out of 15, you got 11 out of 15 correct. That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'd say. Did you appreciate that game?
I did. I wasn't sure what you were going to do. It's perfect. I said that's a perfect game for a Family Day President's Day celebration.
There you go. And I think with that, that's going to do it for us. Am I wrong?
That's it. That's all I got in the tank for today.
That's all I got in the tank, probably forever. So this has been our last episode. Thank you for listening. I have been Bunchu. And but check us out on coinhq.tv. Do we have any new content creators this week, Ted?
Not yet, but we still...
But check out
still in discussions with some other ones, but yeah.
O Show from Wendy O, Beards and Bitcoin from last week. They joined Sherpa with... what's his
this crypto life? Yeah.
So lots of new stuff going on at coinhq.tv, and follow us on Twitter at coinhq_, and also our Rekt podcast page at Rekt_podcast. And other than that, anything else you want to add?
No, that sounds good. I'm gonna go watch some CoinHQ right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what are you going to watch?
I don't know, maybe like a rerun of Wendy's show, or you know what I've been watching lately is Roy Blackstone and his cryptomancy show. That's pretty.
You know what? I haven't checked that.
He's a smart guy. I like listening to smart people. You know.
I haven't put that in. I haven't checked that one out yet, so I'll have to do it. But that's gonna do it. Until next time, don't get wrecked, and that is financial advice.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening. You can help support us by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and become a Rekt patron by signing up for a monthly tier on patreon.com. That's patreon.com/Rekt podcast. Don't get wrecked.